Yo, yo, Tony D, back with part three. Buckle up because this issue is action packed. I loved it. This is where things really heat up. We left off, Batman was in a building and it was a firebombed. And the people doing the firebombing, Batman has made enemies of the higher ups, the mayor, the police force, and he does have a relationship with Harvey Dent, and he does realize he needs to get in with Gordon. But here we go. Another great shot. Really foreshadowing. They've got him cornered, outnumbered, trapped. They're in trouble. Love it. Miller's the man. Mazzucchelli, he's on all cylinders as well. They didn't let up at all. So this is right after the building. They bomb it. And he can't save. There's a victim. He wants to save him, but he just can't. He has some explosives on his belt. He's got to ditch that. It's year one. He's still learning. He finds a metal trap door and Batman, master of escape. If he can get in here, he's got a shot at surviving, as long as that isn't true. But then we flash to June 7th. And I do like how they date everything. This is a year. So you have old Catwoman here with, of course, and her little compadre is informing her, hey, something's going on. We should check it out. And that's what's going on. Nice drawing there. Real simple. The silhouette. I like that. Here's your antagonist, the police. They just want to go in and kill. They don't care about the innocents being killed around. That's your guys. And Jim Gordon is this. He knows what's going on. Batman's made enemies of every criminal in Gotham and nearly every elected official. And they've got him cornered. Yeah. And he's hurt. The team, they make it in there. They're looking for him and they're finding bodies. They don't care. And they find the door. Light it up if he's in there. Did our guy get in there? I don't know. So they go down there. They're doing their thing. And this is classic Batman stuff. Boom. Gets them. They're down there. Someone's little home. And he, boom, traps him in there, and he incapacitates those two. Batman ain't no punk. Year one, he was prepared. So they figure out there's a chimney down there that when he got down there, survived, he went back up the chimney. Yeah, he throws gas down there, so they got a mask up. Also provides cover. This is your mayor, dirty as can be. Yeah, they got a marksman out there. And so it's interesting, this cat finds its way in there and is hanging with Batman a little bit, and he was shot in the last issue, so he's got to deal with that as well. And these guys, here comes more of them. This is just beautiful how they set this up. So the cat takes off. So you can see the movie Batman Begins took a lot of stuff out of this little, we don't know what that is yet, but we're going to find out. He needs some backup. So he turns it on, and what it is, it's a homing device for the bats at the manor. He even has a blow dart. I thought that was interesting too. The weaponry he's carrying, it's a very believable year one type scenario. You know what I'm saying? It matches. Your cat running around, and yeah, I think he has 3 darts, and there's too many guys. A lot of action going on. So, cat's getting in the way, and he actually saves the cat. And he gets hit again. So the cat makes its way out, and this is how these guys don't care. They're shooting out of the windows trying to hit Batman, and they wound a police officer, and the cat makes it back to Catwoman. So they have him cornered, and he's so bad. He just kicks the pillar out. Boom. Batman, for year one hero, he's got it all. He'd tell this dude who tried to shoot that cat. Yeah, so he throws that dude out. He's letting them know. He's putting them on blast. Plus, it gives him an opening to jump out. So here comes the bats. Great panel work with the shadowing. So that little signal brings the bat in. Yeah, they totally use that in Batman Begins. Yeah, total coverage. So Frank Miller, this is the 80s genius writer. So Batman, he gets on the bike, he gets out. You know, there's a lot of dead winos. And yes, there's some humor right there. Everyone had to get rabies shots because of the bats. Jim Gordon's. Oh, this is interesting. He's talking with his partner there. And Gordon's, it's about him just as much. And he's starting to develop a relationship. And they were thinking Bruce Wayne was Batman, and they still are. When you read it, you'll find out. But his alibi is he's in the Alps skiing and he got hurt. So that would explain the cast on the leg and all that. And this guy was from issue 1. And I had mentioned it was awfully strange how he had a Joker-esque look with the purple suit, the white face. I think there's foreshadowing there. So we're getting into July. So she's actually inspired by Batman. So she's ready. She's getting in on it. So there's some influence there. I think that's cool for a year 1 story arc. Oh, I totally just noticed this. This is a shout out to Nighthawks, that painting. Oh, wow. I'm still finding stuff. I bet I could reread this and find more stuff. But yeah, that's Nighthawks. Google it if you don't know, if you're not familiar with the painting, but it's a pretty famous painting, and that's totally what that is. But yeah, the relationship, you see it when our boy Gordon's human, and he's married, you know what I'm saying? Married with a pregnant wife. Just the stress of the job, everything going on. He's trying to be a good guy, and he does a little bad. What y'all think? Should we forgive him for that? I don't know, because that's what's at the house. So then we get Catwoman. She's getting her stuff on. And Gordon, the writing here, it is so good. You have to get this and read it. But he's in conflict with his mind, what he did, what he shouldn't have done. It's really good writing. But yeah, issue 3, action-packed. You got to get on this. If anything, get the trade. But me personally, I have to have the comic book for some reason. And if you do want the comic books, you're going to pay. They're pretty expensive. Fine copies are $16, I think. This was a rated fine. I don't care. That means I can read it all I want. That's a goal. I'm not looking for 9.8s or 9.6s. I tried that little life and I hated it. I could not stand it. But this is my jam. Reading the original stuff. So I hope you enjoyed it. Part 4 is coming. Get it.